Welcome to this Lion Vision update presented by CB&S Bank. In this Lion Vision update, we're going international. We're catching up with a UNA student athlete in Denmark, Andreas Hansen. And Andreas, first off, just tell UNA fans where you currently are located.
Yeah, thanks for having me. First of all, very, very happy to be here on the show. I've been following from back home in Denmark with the other great student athletes who's been on your show, and yeah, so I'm back home in Denmark now, a small town called Sønderborg. It's about 20 minutes from the German border, a border which I used to cross quite a lot, but due to the circumstances, everything is kind of still closed down. So I'm just back home with my family and friends. School just started back up yesterday, so I'm back on the grind with that, and yeah, that's basically where I am right now.
So it's been interesting circumstances. You're back home now, but what's been the best thing about being home?
I mean, we've been spending a lot of time with the family, just relaxing with them. When I came home, we were in a complete lockdown. So basically, you were almost not allowed to leave the house. Only if you would go doctor visit, which I didn't have to go, luckily, and none of my family had to. But then go shopping. So that was the two only reasons you're allowed to leave the home. So I mean, complete lockdown. So a lot of family time. At the same time, also good to get out a little bit. I've been starting to work. I'm working out a lot. I'm practicing a lot and stuff like that. So that's obviously very, very good and healthy for me. But I've seen my family more than ever than I've done the last 4 years where I've been in the States playing tennis and getting my degree. So a lot of family time. My friends, because of their universities, have also been locked down, so they've been back home. So since we came to second stage where you're allowed to go out a little bit more and see other people with a social distance, I've got to see my friends every night. We go for walks every day and just talk about life, and I tell them about how Alabama is and what happened over there, and how I keep up to date with how the situation is with you guys, and I think a lot about how Florence is and how you guys are doing over there. So that's, yeah.
So let's jump into your journey from Denmark to the United States to UNA. How do you go from Europe to America and end up at UNA?
Yeah, it's a fun story actually. So since I was a small kid, tennis has been my life. To me, it's way more than just a sport. I love it more than it's crazy. I love it so much, and I play every day. I practice every day. I just want to be out on the court. And since I was small, I had a dream about being a professional tennis player. But being from Denmark, it's very hard to think about how it actually is. So I was ranked around 4 and 5 in Denmark in my age group. So I was very good back home, but then again, Denmark is a small country, So from going from there and then go pro is almost impossible. Right now, we don't even have a Danish male tennis player who makes it on the pro tour and actually makes money on it. So coming to America and play college tennis is something other kids have done before. Actually, we have had national champions over there from Denmark. One of my best friends won the national championships last year with Texas Longhorns. So we're a couple of guys over there. So we've just always had each other talking about coming over there. But obviously I didn't know a lot about it. So I started out at a junior college. I had no clue what a junior college was. But I had 2 unbelievable years in Eastern Florida State College in Melbourne, Florida, right at the beach, and perfect facility for tennis, new build facilities, and had a very good coaching staff there, and went from there, and they helped me into coming to UNA, and I've had great coaching staff by Bryce Bishop there, and loved my time at UNA, the 2 years I had there, and I'm just so happy to return for another year. Yeah.
So you are going to get another year. Your senior year was cut short. Take us through the emotions of that, from finding out your senior year was cut short to them finding out you were going to get to come back for another season.
It was a crazy time, to be honest. It's hard to put into words because everything kind of went so fast. So America was a little bit behind with the corona, how it was compared to the rest of the world. So Denmark, where I'm from, was obviously a little bit ahead, 3-4 weeks. So my prime minister in Denmark actually went out and said publicly, all Danish people have to come home now. And when she said that, I was still competing in America. We just came off an unbelievable win against Alabama State, where it was one of the best team performances I've had in my time in the United States. And it came down to me and my roommate Tim Heslin, and we bounced off with that. Yeah, it was just a great team effort. And then after that, we had a couple of days of practice, and then we started the Corona came up, and we saw the SEC went out, and when they closed down all basketball games with the crowd, and then from there it just went fast, you know. When school closed down for 14 days, and some of my teammates, we had a kid from Austria, Yannick Fleiler. He went back to Austria because it was so bad there. His family wanted him back home. It was a weird time because I really wanted to stay, and actually the school was going to open up 14 days later. At that time, it was only gonna go online for 14 days, and then we were going to come back after spring break, basically. But then my family were just like, okay, when our prime minister is telling us to come home, and the tennis season was cut short, it was about taking a decision to go home, even though it was very hard, because I couldn't believe my 4 years as a student athlete would have to end that way, and it was so hard to see it from my teammates as well. And we've gotten so close on the team. We're basically like a family over there, you know. We all live, and most of us are international students, so because of that we come very close, and seeing all those guys, like what it meant to them and what it meant to me was heartbreaking, breaking and devastated. But then I got this extra year, and I'm just so thankful and so grateful for the opportunity to come back and play another year for Coach Bishop. And we're gonna have a great team next year. He signed up some very good guys, and yeah, so I'm excited. I can't wait to get back. I can't wait for President Trump to open the border so I can get over there again and just compete with the guys. Yeah.
So we can't wait to get you back as well. And you talked about being back home in Denmark and what's been nice about that. What are the things about Florence and the Shoals area and UNA that you like the most, and maybe you're looking forward to seeing again?
So first of all, the culture difference from Denmark to Florence, Alabama, is like two different worlds. When I tell my friends and family back here about how it is in Florence, it's very hard for the people back home to believe how it is in Florence and stuff. But the main difference is just people over there are so helpful, so nice and so open-minded, and they're so ready for UNA, and they are so helpful for the student athletes, and the whole staff, the whole athletic department is very, very. I enjoy being there. You know, everybody is so nice and take care of the international students, and yeah. So, but I mean, there's a lot of differences. Food, the way we live, the way we do everything. Religion is a big difference, which I had to be used to. But it has opened my eyes up for a lot of different things, which I'm very, very interested in and thankful for. And so by that, it's there's a lot of differences from Florence, Alabama to Denmark.
I want to jump into food. What's your favorite food dish back home? And then also, what's your favorite food dish that you've, I guess, taken in the States?
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, my mom's home cooked lasagna is something too good. That's something everybody should try. It's very good. And then my grandma, she makes some special kind of apple pudding cake kind of thing. It's very unhealthy but very good. And in Florence, I have to say the 306 barbecue wings is just too good. Me and my teammates, it's a Monday and Wednesday tradition. Every Monday, every Wednesday, 55-cent wings. We're down there, and yeah, it's too good. And then the Publix chicken center shop is something I'm very, very into as well. So,
Andreas, I want to wrap it up with this. You mentioned the professional tennis aspect, but what are you getting your degree in? What do you want to do afterwards?
Yeah, so I just got my bachelor's in business administration and management. I just started yesterday my MBA in project management. So I'm getting my MBA now for another year, 14 months probably. I'm hoping to graduate next August or July after the summer classes. So I'm gonna get my MBA. From there, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm very open. I love it over there in the States. So I'm very open to stay in America maybe and find some opportunities. It is the land of the opportunities, and I love it to be. I love to be over there, and I love the American people. So I hope to stay over there. But at the same time, I know there's also a lot of possibilities back home. I'm closer to friends and family, which I miss a lot. So, I mean, to be honest, I'm not too locked down on what's going to happen after graduation. Whether it's going to be I'm going to stay in America or I'm going to go back home. But getting my degree is definitely something which is going to open up more doors for me. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Andreas, it's great catching up with you. We can't wait to see you in a few months. Thanks for catching up with us.
Thank you so much, Ray. Thank you. Thanks for having me.